If you think this is easy win for white, no, 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 no. You still need to analyze, to calculate, and to be accurate in order to win this kind of endgame. Meaning, even white has two pass pawns, isolated pass pawns, and black obviously cannot chase two pawns, isolated pawns at the same time. There's still a way for white to miss the win and draw the game. You are correct. So what is the best idea to win this kind of endgame? If you think f5 will win the game, unfortunately, that is not the best move because that move may lead to a draw game. How? King to d6, black will not capture the pawn on c4. King to d6, let's say king g3, king to e5, king g4, h5, allowing to capture the black pass pawn. Of course, if you will capture that one, well, how can you protect the c4 pass pawn? Let's go back. So you have to go king to g5, h4, let's say f6. Let's try to at least chase a bit the pawn, king to g6, then continue now. Move here, queen, queen, and this is theoretically draw. There's no way now for white to win. There's still a way if black blunders, but of course, if you will play accurately, if you're playing with the black piece here, no way for white to win this one. For example, you're gonna go for a check, king to d6. Your goal is to pressure the c4 pawn. Let's go king f6. Then you can go king c5. So draw. Let's go back. How about f5? King to d6, king c5. After king takes c5, king to f3, king to d6. Then let's go king to g4. Same idea. King e7. Let's say king g5, h5. King takes h5, king f6. After king g4, still draw. I have my video about this kind of endgame. You may check one of my chess endgame videos. Opposition and pattern, how to draw this kind if you're playing with a black piece. So this is draw. Let's go back. How about moving the king immediately? There are three possible ways to go here. On f5, let's f3, g3, and h3. h3 obviously is a bad move. Same thing with g3. Why? Even your idea is to support your pawn on g file, and then of course you have to assist going to f. King takes c4, king g4, king d5. Then if you will go here, king g5, king e6, and no way now for white to go on g6 because of the pawn. So let's say f5, king f7, let's say king h6. That's obviously a draw. If f6, h5, and you are forced now to capture this one, or else no way for white to push this pawn. So let's go back. So after king g3, king takes c4, king g4, king d5. How about king f5? It's still h5. Oh, king g6. So h4, f5, h3, move here, h2, queen, and queen. So queen versus queen, draw. So what is the best move of white to win this kind of endgame? King to f3. And black is forced to capture. King takes c4. You will not go king g4. Instead, king to e4. That is the critical square for the king. Let's say king c5. King to e5. King to c6. King to e6. King c7. And this is bad move. Draw. If you think, well, the idea is to oppose the black king, is still a draw. Why? h5, f5, move. After of this one, both of kingdom, let's say kingdom, will get a queen. So draw. So let's go back to our original position. So after king f3, king takes c4, king here, move, move. Okay. After king c7, you will not go king to e7. No. Instead, you gonna go f5. Let's say, how about king to d8? So after king d8, king to f7. The idea is, let's say, h5, king to g7. This is the perfect way to support your pawn going to f8. So let's continue. h4, f6, h3, 7. After h2, there's a check. Queen f8, of course, win for white.